I don't think everyone has genital herpes.
Everyone does.
I think people have been...
Wait, is the audio recording?
Yeah. We're opening it cold.
Everyone has genital fucking herpes.
Freezing. Oh my god, this dog is going to be the death of
Oh my god.
Okay. Here's what I think. I think people are trying to convince me to get STDs. I think they want me to get STDs.
They're trying to convince you to get them?
They're saying, because I was really scared about STDs, and people keep saying, everyone has them. Like, yeah, but I'm allowed not to want them.
I do think that actually you're right. Because when you were saying like, oh no, I'm worried I might have got like an STD, I'm like, what are you going to do? Use protection. I'm like, it just feels like a lot. It just seems like a lot of mishigas to actually put on.
What's mishigas mean?
God, she's such a wasp. It means, cultural differences.
I'm a shiksa. Sorry,
shiksa goddess queen.
Sorry.
So we've had an interruption in this studio.
This is unbelievable. We're talking about real shit. We're dig stigmatizing. I'm dick stigmatized.
Hi, I'm Dick. Dick stigmatized. May we freaking proceed with our program, or are you guys good? All right.
Saboteurs.
Saboteur. Agent Saboteur. Mishigas is Yiddish. Means like
a
lot of business, a lot of bullshit, a lot
of your PB.
It doesn't mean that.
Okay. PB&J.
PB&J. Brought to you by. I can't.
So people can't make me. I'm not gonna have STDs. People can't make me. They're
but
trying to bring
herpes.
me down.
But you have herpes, right?
On my face.
But you think you might have accidentally transmitted it to your gut?
I'm just scared. What are the odds? Like, people get it. I've had a friend who had it in their eye and also on their thumb.
From eating.
No, just cuz.
What do you mean?
Just had it. Like, probably got transferred from someone else's mouth.
Oh, you know when they like to do it mouth to eye style.
They like to do it mouth to eye style. You've never given little eyelid kisses?
Yeah, I definitely have.
Good night, queen.
Yeah, that's very lesbian. That's all. That's how two girls have sex.
Yeah.
Good night, queen.
You guys only butterfly kiss.
Yeah.
Give me your palm, quick, baby.
We just transfer herpes back and forth via eye. Anyways, if you
not
have
enough his peas.
Oh my god. Anyway. All I ever hear about these days is herpes.
Yeah.
What about his peas?
Yeah, hers peas on my face.
Oh God, Lily.
Let's start this program.
Hi everyone, I'm Spencer Glassman.
I'm Lily Langan.
And we're comics.
Best friends.
And dumb sluts. In that order. And this is a podcast where we talk about being an amateur in dating. We might tell our dating stories.
We might tell some of yours.
We definitely will.
Wait.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling okay. I just got back from a big trip back home.
In Pagina?
In Pagina. Scratch your one.
How was that?
It was crazy. It's crazy just how small the town feels.
Why?
After you've been a big city girl. Yeah. Kind of a hometown hero, kind of a big deal.
Did you miss your boyfriend?
I actually saw my ex-boyfriend. He came to one of my shows. He did come to Toronto. I didn't see him when he was here. He was mad at me. What do I do? Because, I didn't go to one of his shows.
He's a musician.
He's a musician.
He's the
I
other.
only date top tier. I only date big talents.
He's the other kind of entertainer.
Yeah. Not a stripper.
Yeah,
he
like
wishes.
us.
He doesn't have the build. No. He has
ugly.
really bad knees. He got... Okay, this is such a tangent already.
No, go for it.
Go
for it because I'm in full psychosis. Like, I'm barely here.
Fiance. I just talk slowly while I talk over you. Hey, I'm being really good at not talking over Spencer. I talk so slow. I just say a word a minute.
I think it's perfect.
He had a fiance. She left him a week before the wedding.
Right.
Brutal for him.
Because he couldn't get it up.
Because he couldn't get it up. Well, there was lots of reasons. Apparently they didn't fight lots. They'd have like one fight a year, but it'd be huge. Like she'd hold a lot of resentments and then blow everything. So when she broke up with him finally a week before the wedding, one of her reasons was, you have bad knees. Like,
right.
Girl, keep that to yourself.
Oh, that's
Why
so
do you
funny.
have to do that to someone?
She's like, you don't listen. You never pick up after yourself. Also, I can't make a life with a man with these knees.
With these knees? You wake me up in the morning so creaky.
Does he have bad knees?
He does have bad knees. He's had maybe 3 or 4, maybe more than that, surgeries on his knees. Like he broke both his ACLs or something. Where's your ACLs? Good.
ACL challenge?
Is that your, yeah.
ACL ice bucket challenge? That's the only one
ice bucket knee challenge?
I don't know where your ACL is. I
well,
think it's in your... It's in your knees.
Okay.
We're hearing from the studio. It's in your knees.
We're hearing from... we're getting feedback. It is in your knees. He's had like 3 or 4 surgeries in his knees.
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. I don't know if I can sit.
Can't Jersey Turnpike any longer. He cannot bend that way.
He can't bust
But
down.
just what a
Tatiana.
rude thing for, like, Kate, girl,
I
leave him.
I feel
Don't
very personally
take it out on
victimized
his
by
knees.
that because I actually have very creaky knees. You want to hear? See if we
His
can capture
are
it.
more than just creaky. Like his.
No, did you hear that? Shut
Yeah.
up. Stop talking. Oh, it didn't do it again.
Do it again.
But like, imagine
Didn't do it again doesn't mean it means you're not. It means you're
I'm
lying.
thinking.
It means you're not lying. I kept doing double. Kept doing double negatives.
take a breath, girl.
Take a breath, and I do still get it wrong.
Double negative.
No, it's not my breathing. It is just that I'm wrong and stupid.
Okay.
It is. Anyway, I missed his little music concert.
Oh,
I don't
right.
really
He was
care
supposed to
about
be here.
music and shit like that. Like, I'm not.
Also, isn't the point of
Trying to
breaking
hear
up with
him.
someone that you don't have an obligation to go to their shows?
To be fair, I did say I would go. It was a 3 p.m. show. So I slept in, but the night before I stayed up late and I knew I was going to sleep in. I was like,
Wait.
I was like, hey, I'm going to miss this shit.
You slept in and missed a 3:00 engagement?
Yeah.
That's crazy, girl.
I was up all night the night before.
to get some. I'm up all night to get
Bickering.
some. With who?
Fighting.
Your new boyfriend?
No, yes. Not. Yeah.
And here it is, folks. Lily Langan has to retire from our very short-lived dating podcast because she's settled down with the love of her
I
life.
think, I don't know. We'll see.
Stop.
Well, what?
Because we're not going to cut that. So if you're going to say it.
I
you're
know. Well, just because I'm not you hauling.
Shut up, you homophobic kraken.
Cracking shiksa witch. First I'm a shiksa goddess.
And now you're
and then
a
I
witch.
make fun of you. Now you're a cracking witch.
So you have a boyfriend.
I have a little something in my life.
You have a mistress.
And I'm clearly terrified as hell.
Is that why you're pushing him away?
Yeah. But also because we've been getting in little spats.
That happens. I will say,
That worries
I was
me.
going to actually talk about how me and my girlfriend got together today a little bit. I think that it's normal to fight for the first year every day.
No, I don't know about that.
This
Every
is a- this
day
is-
for a year?
This is
I
a
don't know.
dating advice podcast.
Because-
if you and your partner fight every day for the first year, stick with it.
Stick with it.
And she might just be.
Well, have you heard the thing where it's like the fight that you have is going to be the fight that you have for the rest of your life type of thing? So like you have
Yeah.
to pick a partner which
you
the
want to
fight-
keep having that fight?
Yeah, or like the fight is manageable enough or something. You know, like if the
I'm like,
fight
I
every
want to make
day
a joke and
is-
riff, but I actually just want to think about what our main fight is. We fight about.
your careers.
No,
Maybe, no?
no. I think it's like from the very beginning, we fight about like not feeling heard by the other person.
Wow.
And then it's actually a good fight to have for your whole life because you just get better and better at learning
Talking
to
over
communicate.
each other. Right.
Yes.
Just get better and better at tuning them out.
I just get louder and louder. Oh, you can't hear me? I
Yeah.
will get louder
How
and louder.
about now?
No, I think we've just learned to like communicate.
Wow.
And
Took
we
a whole year
nev-
to do that.
2.5.
And still going.
Still
and still
working
learning.
on it. Still working on it.
Because me and my ex, we had a very strong relationship and we fought for the first big chunk. I remember specifically there was a day where I went to a protest. Yeah, I really am in the community.
Yeah,
like that.
I give a fuck.
So I was in the hot sun all day. Hate protesting for that reason. Okay, I'm
God, it's hard.
exhausted.
serving
We're
communities.
with friends. He comes over after to my friend's place. You know, we get out of the heat type of thing. Everything he's saying is just pissing me the heck off. I'm just like, this is the most annoying person I've ever. I genuinely was gonna like I was talking to my friends. I was like, wasn't he so annoying? Didn't you guys hate him also? Like, I think I'm
How
gonna
long
break up
had
with
you
him.
been together at this point?
Not super long. I don't even know if we were official yet. Like, I think I was
Okay.
still deciding if I wanted to date him. And I was like, everything about him bugs me. I hate this man. And then I don't know what switched. Maybe the idea of like, okay, do I do it then? Do I break up with him? I was like, no.
You were just
I don't
having
want
like
to.
an
I love
autistic
him.
meltdown, weren't
Yeah,
you?
I think so.
You were
I was
too
also
hot.
just scared. I was like, nitpicking the things about him where I was like, do I want to be with this annoying ass person?
Wait, so you've identified that this is your pattern? Like you do this?
Yes.
Because this is exactly what you're doing with your boyfriend now. Like I can confirm that you're being too mean to him.
No, I know.
Like we were out for dinner. This is so sad.
Okay, that's one of the meaner moments.
Okay,
he said he didn't mind.
Yeah, but shut
Anyway.
up. We were out for dinner, like catching up. Your friend was in from out of town. We're all sitting around having dinner. And like we're on the Danforth and like he was just nearby or something. Maybe he saw your location or you just told him where you were going.
I told him.
And like he popped into the restaurant and like he didn't even sit down and you were being like, it's girls' night.
It is girls' night.
And I was like, oh my God, hey, like I've never met him as your boy. Like I know him from
What do you know him from? Nothing.
the scene.
I know him from
He's
my personal adventures.
He's a comic. So I know him from this. Sorry. I know him from the scene, but I've never met him. Like I would
Yeah.
never been like introduced as like,
Yeah.
he's your boyfriend. I'm your wife. Like we need to
Right.
connect. And I was actually excited to have like that kind of like take good care of my
A little
daughter.
chat over green goddess steak
Yeah.
salad.
Which made you shit your pants.
Yeah, green goddess has milk in it. Who knew?
Yeah. But usually
It's not
this
very
is I
goddessly.
side with the waitress that if you have an allergy, that's going to ruin your the next
Yeah,
2
to
days.
mention it. I know. I didn't
should
even
mention
think. I was like, it's green.
I know you thought it was one of those.
Not
You
white.
thought the vegan girls would take care of you,
Yeah.
but you were so like
Extra steak.
it was such a small portion, guys. I was
Yeah.
fucked up. I feel like we ate an entire batch of cookies after. But he came, and you were very much being like it was like your dad crashed like
I felt
like
anxious.
a movie night
I
with the
wanted- yeah.
girls. You're like, Dad, and
Dad,
he was
go,
just
get
like,
outta here.
sorry, and then
And he did leave us $20.
and he paid for
the
dinner,
movies.
and he said, "Okay, honey, do you mind if can I kiss you on
Yeah.
the cheek?" You said, "Fuck off."
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna kill you.
Like, can we talk about talk to me about some of the problems you're having?
Oh, God.
No, you don't want to?
I don't know. I don't know if we can.
That's fine.
One of the problems was
Says no, and then immediately launches in.
Sapri that I was too mean. That I
Yeah.
was being too mean. But I was being mean funny wise. Actually, or then sometimes it wasn't funny. But the times when it wasn't funny, I didn't mean to. And that's just autism, I think.
Okay.
Where I was like, I think I just
What's
said,
my excuse? Go ahead.
what's your excuse? Attention.
A desire for attention.
Yeah, me too, though. But
No, I mean for being mean to people.
I would just be honest, and I'd forget that that's mean sometimes.
think about it.
I forget that the truth hurts, I guess, apparently.
Pretty hurts.
Yeah, and the truth about me is that I'm pretty. So
Shannon,
when people
I
tell
know.
me the truth, it does not hurt me.
It feels good.
I'm like, okay, tell me the truth that I'm talented,
Gorgeous.
beautiful. Ouch, my heart, I guess.
So you have to learn to, when you're in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
be nice to the person. Because what you don't, let me speak for you. You don't like having to go from like your like fast talking comic persona that you have in the scene to being like, now I have to be what, sweet to this man?
Yeah.
Because we're dating.
But it's not a persona. I don't put on it. Well,
Oh,
I
it's
guess
not
I
a
do.
persona, trust me. It never turns off.
I'm like this all the time.
She's mean, she riffs.
Yeah.
You live for the riff.
I live for the riff.
And you don't like having to be, you don't like censoring it.
No.
So
It's different when I'm being too critical. That's a different thing.
That's different.
That's something I know I need to work on. I've had people, well, lots of people in my life have told me I'm too mean. My auntie, for one. My biggest hater in my whole
When you
entire
pushed her
life.
down the stairs?
She's actually like a hater for real.
Why?
Like I'm a kid. Not anymore.
Can I
But
tell
I
you
used to
something-
be.
Can I tell you something funny?
Please.
This is about an aunt, but it's not my story to tell, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell it anyways because I have a podcast. I have a friend whose aunt is obsessed, like is paranoid and obsessed with pickpocketing. And so has been...
Is she the Italian?
Attenzione,
Attenzione, pickpocket.
No, she is Italian, but because she's trying to make she's obsessed with the idea of like she is a fear of getting pickpocketed,
Yeah.
so she keeps fake pickpocketing my friend, her niece, like they
keep her on guard.
to keep her on her toes. Like
I actually-
they're out, and
like
she'll
that.
just be like my friend was just like we were out walking in a parking garage, and I just feel her like reaching into my back pocket, and she's like, Auntie, like what's up? And she's like, I don't know. See, it's like what? See that you're in my ass.
That's smart.
I know.
But you'd think that the auntie would get better at it. As she goes,
More
like she
stealth?
actually gets like pretty good at it.
She comes down from
It's
the
like,
ceiling.
wait, she's a professional pickpocket.
She makes a business out of it.
Attenzione.
Attenzione,
I
pickpocket.
made a pick-
Isn't it French?
pickpocket. I thought it was like in Venice or something. But
No,
okay.
it's French. Claire.
I could have swore it was Italian.
No.
Okay. We'll have to let the guests decide.
We're guests. Imagine we have a guest. And we
will
have a
not-
guest today.
We
No,
will not
don't.
do any research. We just will let the audience
Imagine we have
poll.
a guest and this is where they're supposed to sit. Just
That'd
in
be
this
cute, kind of. So you could kiss them on the cheeks.
Cuddle puddle.
Not the cheeks on their face.
Okay, and you give,
Let me in it.
and you give them ass herpes.
I give. Oh God.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to poke the bear. I don't mean to press the button.
Urethra herpes. Herstory, herpes.
Hi, I'm
ovaries.
urethra. Urethra herpes.
Urethra herpes.
Gorgeous.
Welcome to my pod.
So you do have a boyfriend now. Does that change things for us?
I was thinking about that. Where what like it? A lot of my
I think we
fine.
don't
We
need
can
to
call
have,
it a persona. Fine, we'll call it a persona. Oh, Lily's always on. Lily's being fake.
Oh, no,
well,
it's
Lily's me, bro. Have you seen that clip?
no.
It's from Surf's Up. Where it's like Cody's me, bro.
Oh, I love Surf's Up. Are they penguins in that?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Are they penguins in that? Yeah, and a different one they're not penguins, but this one they do.
This
play.
is the one where they're penguins, right?
They do play
I don't know.
penguins
I
in this
can't.
one.
I can't. I'm just trying to picture it. It's like it's
My
an
persona is
animated
very
show.
slutty and single. We did bicker over that a little bit. Not my slutty, but my slut jokes.
On stage.
No, but off stage. He didn't like slut jokes off stage.
What are you doing? What are you
I
saying?
don't know, pretending to be ran a train on.
You're
me.
saying to your man like,
I think I did say.
imagine all these dudes. Imagine all your friends fucked me.
I think I did make a joke, or not a joke, but it was an observation where I was like, if all the comics I hooked up with were on a lineup, it'd be a pretty good show. Could you imagine if I had them all in one show? Me headlines. They don't even know what they have in common.
Lily, that is the craziest thing.
Okay.
I'm not trying to side with him, but imagine a boy.
Because I like talented people.
Yeah, but that makes
but
it
I'm like,
even
but
worse.
he would be on it. That's my way of making him feel better.
And you said you could do like 10 minutes.
Babe, I'd let you go a little longer. 10 to 12.
You can do 10 to 12.
Everyone else has 8 to 10. You have 10 to 12.
I just think that maybe rubbing it in his face that like not only have you hooked up with people in the scene, but they're like, you also still respect their craft and you think they're like decent comics is really shitty.
You think?
No.
Okay.
I think you're right. I think you.
Thank you.
No, I think you're right.
Now that I've calculated, I've thought about it a little longer.
And no, but imagine like say the roles were reversed.
Sure.
And a guy that you were dating was like, you could make a lineup of all the. I'm just gonna say female comics, but we don't exist. But like all the beauty queens.
All the beauty queens. Yeah.
You could make a Miss America pageant with all the girls.
If he said if all the comic women that I had slept with were on a lineup and it was the hottest lineup, I'd be like, I actually respect you more for sleeping with so many hilarious
ladies,
funny people.
Because also that,
or for even just finding women comedy funny
and hot.
It's amazing.
And I actually do. I agree. I believe you because I know that you find people more attractive if they found you attractive for being funny.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he has a taste for funny women would actually be a turn on.
I wonder if he does. I don't know about his exes if they were funny because we did talk about it. There was some serious talks where I was like, okay, I didn't fully believe these questions, but I was like, I think the questions should be asked. Where I was like, is part of you jealous for how hot, funny, talented I am?
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have been dating 1 week.
No, but I know. But is this going to be a future problem? Like, do you resent me for?
Is it going to be a
being
problem
so
for
amazing?
You that I'm a fucking champion?
Like,
and what did he say?
He thought about it for a second and he said no. But I was like,
But I guess this is the thing about dating someone who does the same thing as you is like there's going to come a time where it's going to be like a very specific thing. Like you both submit for a comedy festival.
Yeah.
And neither of you would get it. But imagine you.
The reality is we both will not
not make it
equally.
And I would. Sorry. But no, it's like if you were up for the same thing or like, oh, you got this spot and I didn't, blah, blah, blah. Like that would be hard. But you don't like in comedy. It's not like you have to like compare. You're not doing the same style.
No, but just me as a person, I guess, where it's like, is me shining so bright, I guess, where it's like maybe he's used to dating women who are like a little less smart than him or
but
less,
I feel like from my
where he feels like he's met his match in me, which is a good thing.
But it's not, isn't he kind of a simp? Isn't he kind of a simp boy?
Well, yeah, of course. But
so doesn't he kind of love that you shine so bright?
Yes, of course. And that was the consensus. That ended up being the consensus. But I was like, but I still need to ask. Like, it's like, what if deep down, because men, they find their dream woman and then they're like,
and then they
oh, it's
murder
actually
her.
Too much. It's actually, she's such a dream that she's actually better than me and I actually
need to kill her.
Yeah. I'm feeling resentful because he was feeling jealous and not resentful, but like.
Not just men.
I'm not at the same pace as him. Not just
I'm
men.
kidding. I'm just kidding. My wife supports me so fucking much. This is why it's awesome to record the podcast with your girlfriend in the room. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Wow, someone's throwing daggers right at you. Don't miss. Don't hit me.
Oh,
I'm in the crossfire.
Yeah, don't get caught in the crosshairs.
Don't get caught.
No, I mean I feel like that is like a very common problem with artists dating each other.
Yeah,
is like jealousy, competition.
Yeah,
feeling like, oh my god, I'm so attracted to you for your talent, and then I'm like, but I need you to retire and clean the house.
Yeah, and he tells me he's jealous, and I'm like, okay, like jealous because of how much I'm, like, okay, sorry that I'm seeing that I'm in the scene. He's like, no, I'm jealous that you're like fucking a bunch of people.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
I feel like that.
But comedians, like, I'm bettering my craft.
I do feel like I immediately. That's what I thought of. Is like he's probably like a normal guy who's
he's a normal.
He's just jealous that you had slept with other men.
I know.
He's not jealous that you're like maximizing your stand-up time.
I know. I'm like, okay, sorry that I'm networking.
You're crazy.
Sorry that I'm like connecting like avatars do.
Mike, the end of the mic is the hair thing.
Yeah, I have to connect with them.
Yeah. Avatar style. That's a new position. I love to do it Avatar style.
Do it Avatar style. The way water.
That's where I braid my pubes. That's how two girls have sex.
Of course.
They braid their pubes.
2 girls, 1 sex.
Yeah.
1 braid. So 2 girls, 1 braid.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So are you exclusive now?
Yes.
Are you exclusive?
Exclusive. Not labels yet. He would like to be.
I thought you said you were moving in together.
Yeah, obviously. We'll get married eventually. But
you go, we're not U-Hauling.
But I'm like,
I am moving into
time.
And it's because he has money.
Thing. I'm trying to like assure him that I'm like, I'm not ready for the things, but I will be. But that's tough to assure someone with. Where it's like, no, I'm on the track.
Honey,
just like, hey, I'm taking my time.
You've been dating 3 weeks.
You're
A month.
Number keeps changing depending on your
Well,
argument.
how much is it really?
You've only been dating a week.
How long is it really?
Couple months. Sleeping together a couple months.
But like 2 months.
yeah.
You're good. Take your time.
That's what I'm saying to him.
But you have to
every day.
But he needs to be assured. What, he wants you to be ready to be married?
Well, yeah, he would like to marry me tomorrow. I think if I let him, he would marry me tomorrow. I'm not even kidding. Sorry, sweetie, listening. He's gonna hate
Guess
it.
I gotta buy a dress.
He told me today that he was like, I think maybe I shouldn't listen to your podcast.
We need the streams, bro.
We need the streams, bro. Sorry, put it on mute and just play
Play it overnight.
Play it over
If
and
anyone
over
wants to
and
do
over.
that, I encourage that. My friends don't like that when I do that with their music, but I like to do it.
I think that's smart.
I think it's really
cool.
generous of me.
But okay, how does this change my
Yeah, are you still a single girl in Manhattan, or do we have no
persona?
brand?
I don't know.
This is gonna ruin the
I don't think it's
tour.
gonna ruin. I think we still have different perspectives.
Yeah, I'm normal.
You're normal. I'm funny. And together we make a perfect pod.
Oh, she's normal. You're insatiable.
You're insatiable. You're encourageable.
I don't think I can be funny if I can't hear myself. This is what's hurting me right now. Like I'm just like
I disagree. You're being hilarious, girl.
Oh, thanks, queen.
You're on this shit, girl.
Like further from your mouth though. Sorry, I'm waiting for a moment.
Me too. Am I on the wrong side? I'm on the right side. On the right side of history. Right side of herperies.
And we're back. We've just been given technical feedback and notes, and this is why it takes a village and a team.
Turks of village and a term.
Oh my god, I'm being
You're being yelled at.
I'm being lampooned. In my own
You're being
household.
harpooned and your poon is being harmed. You want to hear a hilarious something? It's not that hilarious, but I was looking at old baby pictures. There's this one picture of my sister where she's in like a onesie, but somehow her front flap is open and her little vagina is out. And my mom kept calling it a keyhole. And we were laughing at it all weekend.
Oh my god.
It kind of does look like a little keyhole, hey?
Did they take her to the hospital too, or just me?
No, like keyhole as in like when the lips are kind of together, like top is a little bigger and down, you know?
Oh, it's like an old. It's like
Skeleton
like
key.
a skeleton key. And
Yeah.
one day she'll find her skeleton.
Yeah.
Ew.
She did. She's getting engaged. My 23-year-old, I said that to someone and she was like, they were like, what do you mean getting engaged? I was like, I meant she's engaged. She's getting married. Yeah.
How did he propose?
They went to Halifax. So on the beaches of Halifax.
That's nice.
The beaches of the West Coast. Wait, East Coast. Don't quote me on coasts.
Don't include that. We have no one to relay that information to. It's me. I will be not editing any of this. I'm not editing
know.
anything out.
No.
Ever.
Everything will be kept in.
Yeah.
It's easiest that way.
It's better that way.
It makes people realize that like this is hard work. And then like,
What,
hey,
the fact
guess
that
what?
we're not willing to do anything?
Yeah. It's hard work to listen back to ourselves.
And decide what to cut because it's gold.
Because it's all gold. Like, wait, if you cut one thing, the inside joke doesn't work for the other thing. And
So I like that now we're just two married women.
yeah,
So it's two old hags telling you how we got here.
But I don't want to settle down. Like, I don't want to
I wanna settle
be less
down.
funny.
I wanna settle down. Don't you settle? You know that one?
No.
Kimbra. It's Kimbra who was in that song with Gautier. She has her own music career. We don't fucking talk about.
Katy Perry squashed her shit. You hear about that?
Sorry?
She was too close to Katy Perry as Katy Perry was the up and coming. Like, she kind of looks like Katy Perry. She kind of sounds like Katy Perry.
Katy Perry
Katy
had to step into Kimbra.
We're not talking about capybaras. I
Don't
hate that
even get
trends
me
right now.
started.
They're the owls of the now.
Okay, I'm not on autism TikTok. I don't know about that.
Chronically online.
Chronic.
Apparently,
The chronic.
Katy Perry said, "Not on my watch."
What? Just to Kimbra's whole thing?
Yeah.
Why? Because she had a
Her whole
bob?
career. She looked a lot like Katy Perry from the side, at least. A day and a girl to out. That's my Orville Peck rendition of
Oh.
song. I saw him. He wasn't that good.
Just on
Cut
the
that.
street?
I'm gonna be camed for. I'm gonna be cummed on for that.
You saw him on the street?
I saw him at the Montreal Jazz Festival.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was okay.
So we're in relationships. Do we still have anything worth sharing or giving to the world, or do
We're
we just
fighting for it.
retire
Are we
now?
funny at all? No.
No.
Do I want to leave my house? No.
Why? Because you're just in bed all day, writhing around?
Yeah. I'm excusing it to the summer. I'm like, there's not as many shows during the summer.
It's too hot
the
to go outside.
Summer. It's too hot to go outside.
That actually
We'll
reminds
stay
me,
in all
I'm
day
going
and
to take
all
a
night.
really important break here and just say that our audio engineer and co-producer Lillian just released a song called The Summer on Spotify, Apple Music, and wherever you get your bangers. So check that out.
Perfect time
We'll actually insert a little second
to
of it
plug
right now.
this. This is probably going to come out start of September.
Wait, stop talking right now because this is where we're going to plug it. We're going to put the song in.
Us listening.
Us listening. Do you have anything? Do you want to tell me a story then?
I have
Or do you have topics for me?
something crazy happened to me.
Something wicked.
Again, not actually that crazy. It's going to be similar to the keyhole story. Want to hear the funniest thing you've ever heard?
About a child's vagina?
My sister's vagina looks as if you must unlock it to pay the price. Nasty. Actually, I have a couple things. Actually, I'll save my crazy story.
Just tell
I
me
want to talk
something.
about, because we were looking through lots of pictures. I saw lots of like young pictures of my mom, my parents. My mom, gorgeous. Gorgeous younger woman. Hideous now.
Aged
Corrupt.
terribly. She aged terribly.
Oh, badly.
Yeah.
Lots of pictures of her old BFs, old boyfriends. Some that cheated
wait,
on her.
What's that stands? That's what that stands for?
BFs?
Boyfriends. Okay, cool.
BFFs would be best friends. Forever.
Okay, I guess. Beep.
I guess best friends, but you say BFFs, I think. If you want to really be forever. And best friends are forever.
I hope. Podcasts are forever.
They are. I don't like change.
I know that. That's true.
Even if I don't want this, I will work through it.
Good.
I will. Anyway, it just got me thinking, because I was feeling scared of commitment, obviously, where I'm like, people do have lots of relationships. Like, no, that sounds horrible. That's making it sound like this is just one in many. That's not what I meant.
You're like, in order to comfort myself about my fear of commitment, I realized that you don't have to commit, and my mom didn't stick with any of these losers anyway,
these
so
fuckheads.
I don't have to stay with
It
this
is kind of
loser.
crazy to think that my mom's dated more people since I've been alive than I have been since I'm alive. Does that make sense? Like, she's, because divorce, child divorce is I. Child of divorce is I.
She's dated more people since you've been alive than she did before you were born.
No, she's dated more people than me since I've been alive. Does that make sense?
Well, she's older than
Like,
you.
she's older than me, but I mean, since I've been in her life,
She's
she's
still
had
dated
more
more.
boyfriends than I've had boyfriends.
Is she really hot?
Yeah, of course. Also, she's got that big keyhole. She's got.
And does she have big yitties like you?
She did. She same thing. Cut them off when she was 18. Went through 2 surgeries, so they're very small. She regrets the second surgery, of course.
She wants to go a bit bigger.
Yeah, but they look good. They look fine.
Send me a pic.
They suit her. I couldn't find any pictures. She wore baggy sweaters when she had the big
Damn.
yits. I know, but she was gorgeous.
So what's your story about her? That she has boyfriends?
Yeah, I was just thinking about parents dating.
My dad's
trips
got
me
a
out.
my dad's got a girl right now.
Oh my god.
It's I don't know. It's crazy the way like parents. Like I had to help my dad with his Hinge profile because I feel like I've told you this before, but he is like so commitment phobic. Like he hates being like he loves being alone, but he's also like, oh, I'm lonely. I should probably have a companion. When like this was like a couple months ago, he was like, yeah, I made like a Hinge profile, and like I was going through it to help him edit it, and literally every single prompt was like, don't be surprised if I want to spend all my time alone. I won't judge you if you never want to hang out. We're compatible if you do your own thing most of the time. And I was like, Dad,
Crazy.
who the hell wants a boyfriend that's literally being like, just so you know, I don't want to spend time with
Yeah.
you. And he was like, what? I'm just letting people know that like, I really appreciate my alone time. And I was like, no, you seem like a psychopath. And then it's like, except like the one day a week where I would want to have sex.
Yeah.
Like my dad's a fuckboy.
Do you think he's still hung up on your mummy?
Well,
Is
yeah,
that the
they
one who
hang
got
out.
away, you think?
No, they hang out so much.
Okay.
I think that they're like, it's not like the one that got away, but I do think that they're soulmates. Like I think that they like aren't compatible romantically maybe,
Yeah.
but like we literally will hang out all together still. Like they go for dinner. They're such best friends. They have a pact. They have like an actual movie pact,
Movie.
which is like if we're both single by 75, we'll just like move in together and like finish out life together.
Okay, Golden Girls.
It's so cute.
Golden Girls, except just
And dad.
husband and wife.
Golden husband and wife.
Golden husband and
The
wife.
sequel. Yeah, I think, and I'm like, I think it's even funny because now that my dad's been seeing someone for like a month or two and actually kind of liking her, and now my mom's being really weird. Like she's being like, so every time I talk to her, she's like, have you talked to your dad about like, do you know about her? Like, do you know about his girlfriend? And then he's being all like, what? I don't want to tell you about it. Like all of a sudden he's being secretive to her.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, I don't want to like talk about it. But I'm like, but you guys were best friends.
Yeah.
I kind of think that they are soulmates.
Men do that a lot. If they get in a relationship, they will stop being your friend the same way.
I know, but it's because they were getting emotionally validated and fulfilled through the friendship, basically, which is what a relationship is.
Yeah. They can only have one woman in their life.
But also, like, it just would make sense financially. They're young enough still that they like want to have like full engaging sex lives and dating lives. Boring, but I'm just
Nasty
like, guys,
old people.
pool your money and live in a house and save it all for me. Is that so much to ask?
Is that too much to ask?
For you guys to sacrifice your own
Have a trust
happiness and
fund?
well-being?
Is it too much to fucking ask?
I know, rent is so expensive in this goddamn shitty.
Yeah. You should just live with them.
I will, and I'll change their bedpans.
Current day? What
I am currently testing my dad every time we speak about his memory.
do you mean? Oh, I was like his urine? What do you mean?
Currently testing my dad's urine.
I'm currently testing his...
just by taste.
Yeah. His continence. You mean like incontinence?
Incontinence. He's continent.
Consonance.
Oh, I'm so hot.
Take your little hoodie off,
I
babe.
can. I'm wearing such a revealing little tank.
I think it'll get the views up.
No, I can't.
Okay.
I can't serve
You did
it.
put on a fleece, not even like a
I know.
linen hoodie. Whatever that would be.
That
A
would be
light
great.
breezy linen hoodie.
I'm starting a company.
Easy breezy linen hoodie.
Anyway, so yeah, my dad's dating. My mom is hooking up with men in parks.
Is
And
your
I'm
mom
not-
a gay man in the 80s? What
My
do you
mom's
mean?
cruising. This is my mom's thing. She'll be like, I don't want to date anyone like who doesn't have money. Like I want to have like there's a certain lifestyle that I want to uphold. But I will make out with young men that I meet in like she will make out with men on a park bench. Yeah, that's like her dating style. Is like, I mean, I fooled around with a guy that I met on a park bench.
What the heck?
Yeah, because she goes out late night on Front Street.
Your mom rocks.
I know, girl.
Your mom
But
is
but it makes me sad because I
a
also
drip of sweat just rolled down from my knee. Do your guys' front of your knees ever sweat?
no, it's my back, my knee.
But both.
I wanted to talk
Mine.
about. I
I kind of have
something.
it both ways. Girls who do it both. Yeah.
I like girls who go both ways. I wanted to talk about the fact that that I'm really shy when I'm dating.
Babe,
I wanted to be honest and vulnerable.
Babe, open
Yeah.
up.
Okay, I'm gonna open up right quick because my girlfriend and I have been together 2.5 years, and
Too long. 2 years too long. Don't come for me.
She has left the room, and now you're like, listen, girl,
Yeah.
get away from her.
Oh, you think I'm just mean to my boy?
You're
No, I'm
mean
mean
to
to everyone's spouse.
I think that if we have a bonus episode, it should just be you telling us the things that you've said to him that are so mean.
Oh, no.
don't.
Patreon.
If you subscribe to the Patreon, Lily will list out the mean
Yeah.
things she said to her boyfriend. No, but I was thinking about the fact that like this is so in keeping with the way that I date. But when we met as friends, and then we like were enemies for like a year because we were exactly having that same fight that we have now, which is like, you're like, this girl doesn't like, I don't get this
Yeah.
girl. Like she takes up like she's always like thinks she's so smart, like blah, blah, blah. Like we were mentally competing all the time. And then we spent like enough time together that we started being friends, and then we started having a crush on each other. And then when we finally told each other, like, I was like, I guess I like kind of have a crush on you. And she was like, I literally have a crush on you too. We were like sitting on my couch, not unlike how we're sitting, reenacted.
Not unlike how we started out as enemies.
And then
No, we
podcast-
didn't. We were immediate friends.
I know.
Honestly, you were shy. Remember the day we met?
It was at a show, no?
Yeah. I'd heard tale of Spencer.
I'd heard tell of you.
Our mutual friend was set us up behind the scenes. He was like, you gotta meet Spencer.
was it?
Harry
Oh, yeah.
was like, met this girl in an open mic, told her all about you. You
yeah,
followed
people
me.
kept coming up to us in the scene being like, you would love this crazy
gotta
bitch.
meet. Yeah.
And then we met, and I think I came up to you and I was
At a
like,
show.
I'm
No,
Spencer.
opposite. I was talking to someone, saw you staring us down. I said, hey, you're Spencer, right? And you're like, who, me?
I am shy.
I said, hey, get over here, twerp.
And you kissed me
Hey,
in the mouth.
and I wrestled your little hair.
you rubbed an entire.
said-
You made a hole in the top of my
Yeah,
head.
I
You
pressed
rubbed-
on your soft spot.
And then I came.
And then you came to
that's
your
what-
senses and became
Come
my
to
friend.
this is for musical theater people. Come to your senses, defenses inside. On all four. That's from Tick Tick Boom.
Oh, I actually like that one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Save your room. Is that one?
Yes. Anyways, when we had me and my girlfriend had that conversation,
Mm-hmm.
she was like, okay, well, if we both know we like each other, she was like, should we kiss? And you know what I said?
No.
I went,
You get scared.
no. I was like, no. What the hell? And she was like, oh, okay. I'm like, ah. I literally covered my face and said no. And then she was like, okay, like whatever, all good. But the next time you want to kiss, it has to come from you.
Of course.
So then a couple days later, probably the next day actually, who am I kidding? We're lesbian, we hung out every day. Excuse me. I'm choking up, I'm crying. Excuse me, this is really hard to say.
Excuse me.
But I was walking her home the next day and she was wearing a baseball cap, and I was so nervous about like the like mechanics of how we were gonna have our first kiss.
Yeah, I don't know how girls do it.
I know, right? we don't
They
have the
both
same
have such beautiful lips.
How can they
Always.
connect? But I was walking her home. We were like we were neighbors, like our backyards were connected. So I was walking her around the block to her house, and I was thinking, I need to kiss her because like we have to get it over with. But like she's wearing a baseball cap, and then I had forgotten something in her apartment, so she went up. She was like, I'm just gonna go get it for you, and then come down. And in my head, I was like, okay, if she wants to kiss me, she'll come down with either the baseball cap to the side, to the back,
To the side.
or off.
Yeah.
But then she came down, and the baseball cap was
still
still
on.
on, and I thought,
Yeah.
fuck. She doesn't want to kiss me because also I think we were both wearing like it was one of those things where it's like our two dyke baseball caps were gonna hit each other.
Gotta move them to the side. Move the panties to the side. No,
gotta
move
move the
those
baseball
caps to
cap.
the side.
But then I had the courage and I said to her, "Actually, can I kiss you?" And then
Yeah.
we just went like this,
Took
and
each other's
moved-
hats off.
moved it to the side.
Did you actually?
Yeah, and then went in, and then the rest is
Early 2000s hip hop choreography.
and then we fucking the rest is herpesery.
Herpsesery.
The rest is
Herpsisery.
oh herp sistery.
Herp sisters. You guys kind of are like sisters.
How?
In the way you fight all the time.
We fight like sisters.
In the way
We
you
fuck
kiss.
like brothers.
Yeah. Woo!
You are my mister. You are my lover. Sign me.
Write that down. Wait.
Wait, write that down.
Hold on. Write that down.
We're recording.
Hell yeah.
So that's my like.
Clippable.
That's the thing. That's my piece of advice for all of you out there.
Wait, what was it?
Don't be shy. Pull that shit to the side.
Don't be shy.
I wanna. What is it? I wanna lick it, split it, pull it to the side, and get all up in it.
I'm big shy too.
Do you know about Billie Eilish? You're not
Yeah,
even
I
in the.
heard of
You're
her.
not even
I
in
heard
the.
her.
You're not even in the fucking culture sphere.
I thought you were singing like an early two. What was it?
That's.
I
Guess
wanna
Charlie
lick
XCX.
you in the hit your toes, but I got that. That's ludicrous.
This is
I
a
think.
musical podcast.
Down to the down to the no.
The way your mouth is moving, it's like. Really, oh, she'd be good at it. She'd be good at you.
Oh, she'd be good at it.
Oh, she'd be good at it. I wanna. No, that's the new. That's the new Billie Eilish. X Charlie
Okay, I think I've
XCX.
heard it. It's the. I want to see the color of your panties.
wanna
Yeah, I've seen that.
The color of your underwear.
I have heard it.
But
I've heard it all.
I know we're not a cultural criticism pod, but we are actually a cultural criticism pod.
Hell yeah, snaps.
So one thing I will
Wait, I
say
can't
is
snap
that
with this hand.
I don't think I like the way that Billie Eilish has come out and is now being like disgusting and also acting so like sexually raunchy when it's like
True, lesbians are predators.
oh my god, cut that.
Clip that. Oh, jinx, opposite jinx. What do you
opposite
call it when it's an opposite jinx? Oh, we said the opposite thing at the same
Sphinx.
time. Sphinx.
Cervix.
Sphinxer.
Cervix.
Cervix. Oh, you're serving it. You're serving icks.
My throat is really acting up. I'm
I'm
sorry.
so sorry. Do you need a Halls? You need a lozenge?
No. I just need to be myself.
My pockets are full of them.
Do you have?
Of course.
Wait, do you actually have a lozenge in your
Babe,
pocket?
yeah, of course.
Give it to me.
You said you didn't want one.
Well, I just didn't think you really had
Oh,
one.
you have to reach in there.
No, I don't want to.
Oh.
Do you have any other topics? For
One's
me?
spicy, one's a pill.
That's crazy.
One is a garlic pill, and one is a
She just pulled out like
lozenge.
7 different types of throat coat.
throat goats.
That's the next name
Yeah.
of our pod. Episode
No, I'm
2.
big shy.
Episode
Intimacy,
3.
kissing
throat
is so
goat.
scary.
I know. Intimacy is so scary. Kissing is scary. Mwah.
I've been obsessed with giving cartoon kisses.
To your boy.
Yeah, to anyone, I guess.
And then you kiss and then a heart shape, a gas of heart goes around.
big heart gas. Sorry.
Sorry, take that
Heart
back.
gas out my ass.
Do you want to talk about polyamory?
We could. What about? I hate that shit. You're opening it up for me? Knock knock, let me in. Knock knock, let me in.
We're not, but I think that there's something about like when you start dating really young. Like we started dating when we were 23 and
20 blank.
20 blank and 20 blank, really really young.
The lady
really young.
never reveals.
Let me pop
Lozenge is in.
Let me pop in the lozenge for my big point, my big take on polyamory.
One time I did a show and an out of town comic came to Regina, Toronto comic, and he stunk. He stunk like doo-doo pee-pee.
At comedy or just his body?
At comedy. First of all, it was at a cool venue. It was at a vintage store, clothing store.
They have cool venues in Regina.
Of
That's crazy.
course. And then so he came in, he was like, oh, this is really cool. I was like, yeah, like it reminds me of Toronto. I went to a show in Toronto in like a cool convenience store. He's like, oh yeah, that shit doesn't even faze me. I don't even think that stuff's cool anymore. I was like, okay, but you
Why?
just said this is cool. Anyway, then when he's going up, pops a lozenge, heads on stage, goes like what? Then makes a joke about PA, which doesn't matter. That doesn't mean anything to you. But it's like,
What's
a pretty
PA?
pretty poor reservation town, like where he's like, oh, Regina hates Saskatoon and Saskatoon hates Regina, and everyone hates PA. It's like, no.
So he's racist.
No, man,
classist,
nobody hates PA.
And he has a lozenge.
And he has a lozenge
And
in his
he
mouth.
stinks like
I think
ass.
he just didn't know, but it's like, don't try and do local humor. Just do you don't need to come up with
where
a
was
little
he from?
thing. From Toronto, maybe Alberta. I actually don't know.
He's not from
but
Toronto.
living in Toronto.
What's his name? Don't say it.
I haven't seen him in the scene here since.
He died.
Yeah, he died.
Thank God.
PA came for him. Came for his ass.
Oh, you hate me?
Yeah.
I'll fucking
Oh,
kill
you
you.
hate me?
But
Anyway.
what were you saying?
You were talking about polyamory. I went off on a
I think all I
tangent.
was gonna
A
say was
lozenge
like
tangent.
all I was gonna say was like when you start dating kind of young, it's hard not to at some point be like, okay, if we're gonna like be married and like spend the rest of our life together, probably and hopefully, I don't want to get to like 47 and you be like, need other snatch because I literally am gonna die if I have to look at your snatch one more time, and then I get there and I'm not equipped with the
You
tools.
have at least the equivalent of 2 of them, at least. Right?
Once she works her way through my beef curtains, if she gets full and can't,
Yeah.
needs some a little like needs dessert.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, what if we get to 50 and she wants to hook up with someone else because it's just like we are 50 and we've been together since we were 22, and I'm not meant to like. I don't want it to come as a shock. I would rather it be like we've spent our entire life like working towards this like relationship to openness that could mean that we could stay together no matter what.
Yeah.
I think that's my view on polyamory for me. It's not like I'm like, I really want to date other people. I just don't want to be like physically unable to handle what that would mean and then risk like having to lose a relationship or like, and maybe people are going to think that sounds like really like just be with one person your whole life. But it's like, we do live in a world.
We do live in a society.
We live in a society. You're going to get bored with one snarch.
You just might.
Not everyone's a
Yeah.
one horse turn.
I get really scared about like bisexuality, not to be the fucking.
You're scared of bisexual. I get really
terrified.
scared of bisexuals.
I don't think it should be real. I don't think
You're worried?
I'm not in a bisexual erasure. I believe it exists, but I don't think it should. No, that's
you're
not true.
anti-bi.
But what? I'd never get to be with a girl again.
Do you really worry about that? I didn't
Of
think you were
course.
that active in the community.
But to be fair, I'm not
I-
active in
I-
any community. Like
I don't believe that you're bisexual.
I hook up with comics. There's less women comics.
Yeah,
And then
I'm,
there's
and
within
I'm off
that-
the mark. So.
I know. And within the women comics, there's less gay women comics. And if there is, they're my friends.
Yeah,
And I'm like, well, now I can't eat
And
where
once
I
you try to-
shit
and once
because
you
I
try
do
to eat
shit on
them.
my friends.
and then they're covered in shit.
and they're covered in my doo-doo. Piss.
So you probably and it's also like your special interest is comics. Like you cannot talk to anyone who's not a comic.
No,
So you can't date anyone who's not a comic.
maybe not. Improvisers. There's some lady improvisers. But
Improvisers, maybe.
improvisers, maybe I'd
could
go
probably
in-
handle you better
Maybe
than a
clown. Maybe I'd go into performing
the theater
performance arts.
arts. You
I would
have
do
to-
musician. I've
I would do
dated
musician.
musicians. My niche, my sweet spot has been musicians who are funny. Because then we're both equally talented. Because yes, I can. Yeah.
You want to fuck our producer?
Yeah,
later?
maybe
Guys, stop! I feel left out.
maybe I found love. I can't stop finding love at work. Can I?
Oh, you're a Capricorn.
I'm a Capricorn.
You blend those
I'm
two worlds.
so
You blend those two worlds.
Work heavy. I'm a workhorse. I'm a workhorse, and I got a horse dick.
Workhorse,
Horse,
cart.
but you know,
I'm not. I'm letting you do your thing.
we're
this
all
day.
about the horse dicks. How like everyone wants a horse dick.
Wait, do you see the
What about a horse
color
pussy?
leave my face? We're all this was a premise. We're all in this society. We're all horse dick this, horse
You know,
dick
where
that.
it's like it's a compliment to tell a guy he's got a horse dick.
Wait, can I ask a really serious question?
Please. Yes, horses do wink their vulvas when they are in heat. Is that the question?
Well, I think that answers my question, which is:
Good.
are there female horses?
Babe, what the fuck?
I can't picture a horse vagina.
Yeah, but I mean, don't look it up or anything. But
Wait, are there? There has to be because
there has to be. That's how they reproduce.
I guess I just associated the power and strength and beauty of a horse with
Yeah.
masculinity and men.
Crazy.
A mare.
America's
America's
I've
America's
never seen it.
sweetheart. Okay, so horses can be women.
Yeah, they can. And when they're in heat, their vulvas wink sideways. I
So do
think.
mine.
They go
Ah.
ding.
Okay, I need to definitely go home and Google horse vagina, but I'm at home.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you had Google in your head? Beep boop boop boop.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing
Horse
it.
vagina. Horse vagina. Horse vagina. Scrolling page 26 of Google
This is why I don't need to worry about being polyamorous. Because who could ever get bored?
with the internet.
Yeah.
Who could ever?
I watched a video. I'll be transparent about the porn I watched this week.
Please.
I watched something that was really out of character for me. First of all, straight. Second of all, horny stepmom who hasn't gotten it in a while, gets her needs met by stepson.
Of course.
And I told my girlfriend this, and she goes, straight porn? I went, but you know what? I was looking at the lady.
Sure.
I was looking at the lady.
I was just looking at the lady.
I was looking at the lady, but usually I watch exclusively lesbian porn.
Me too.
Because it's safer. But also I think that I'm trying to get to a phase where, like, even though I do technically find masculine energy more attractive, I think it's homophobic of me not to be like, to honor the attraction to femmes.
Sure.
Because I'm just like, I'm trying to be like, no, I'm not gay like that.
Yeah.
I'm gay in the like cool way where like you're just a girl who like a mask likes.
Yeah.
That's like homophobia. Whereas if I was like, yeah, no, they make me want to kill myself and die. They're so beautiful. That's how I have felt since I was a kid. But I feel like it's hard to like face that because in society it's like, oh no, like if I like masks, then I'm just unassuming. Like it's not my fault. Like I'm just a girl with a husband. But actually, true queerness is to sexualize a woman.
True that. Right? Okay, but it would be homophobic of me not to objectify all women.
It would be homophobic of me not to be like, no, she's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
It's a hard balance. I feel like it's a really hard balance when you're attracted to a gender that's so sexualized to like not participate in objectification.
But also, like, in my experience, I find that I'm more attracted to masculinity also. But that's because my experience has been masculinity is more attracted to me.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
You know, where I'm not hit on as much by
but I'm saying like women. The amount, and also
or when I am, they're like, yeah, I'm just looking for friends. It's like, get away from me.
You want to split the.
Yeah, you want to split the bill, not split my legs.
Exactly.
So,
but I also think that it's like it would take a little more effort and a little more confidence to like date a femme or like to go out, because I'm not one of those girls who's like, but girls are so scary to talk to. I'm like, they're not. Yeah. Men murder you.
Yeah.
It's nothing scary about dating women. But it would require more like, I would have to check in with myself and be like more confident in my looks and my femininity to go after someone who's like prettier than me in like a girl way.
Yeah.
Not that like my girlfriend is extremely hot.
Of course.
But like we don't
Absolutely.
She's extremely
I said that too quick.
Oh yeah, she is. but we're not on the same way. I mean, she was more femme when we started dating, but I was mask at the time.
Yeah.
For the viewers.
Yeah, for the viewers.
One day. I did
hey mamas.
I said hey mama, and then
I don't really say hey mamas because I'm Spanish. I just say hey mama.
Who's that?
Have you ever seen that? It's on TikTok.
No. Some people say hey mama, and then some people are so clearly saying mama, and it stresses me out when people say hey mama.
They're British.
Hey mamas.
Hey mama.
Hey, oi mama.
To make you move, mama. You know that song, Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, I do. Sneeze. I'm also gonna cough out you.
Sick break.
I'm also less comfortable in my masculinity sometimes, where it's like, if I have to be the aggressor,
really, because you look like a fucking dyke right now.
I know, and internally I am. That's why I'm scared of it.
You look so cute.
I'm scared that I am the boy because I am.
But this is what we need to break out of. There is no
of
the
course,
boy.
I know there's no the boy.
We're two snatchers. We're just two lady snatch girls catching each other.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm the boy.
Yeah.
Hey, we have to break out of this? Yeah, but
well, why? Because you like Spider-Man?
Because I like to make them laugh.
I hate
right. I'm the
you're
goofy
saying.
Girl.
Yeah, but women can be funny.
Absolutely not. You have to be the boy if you're funny.
I know.
No, but not that. But I mean, like, if it's not another lady comedian, and I'm just hitting on someone and making her laugh, it's like I feel like I'm the.
I actually know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's actually more
being a class clown.
I think it's because when you are socialized the way like we are, the reason we work as comics is because we like take up a lot of space. We're very comfortable speaking our mind. Like we like assert ourselves really heavy in conversation, which is like funny because we have to compete really hard in male spaces in comedy. But I feel like I scare girls off when I'm around. Like I'm less. I feel like I can be this is horrible, but I feel like I can be myself more with like masks because they also like big up themselves in society. Whereas like when I feel like I'm around like feminine energy, I'm like, I'm being way too much. Yeah. These girls are scared of me.
Yeah. These girls are scared. Also, your eyes look beautiful right now. Could I just say that?
Should we kiss?
Wait, don't cut that. I have herpes. So I can't give it to you.
Oh, I don't want it. Everyone has herpes.
Wait, everyone has herpes.
No, don't eat my pussy.
Let me go for the second lips. The second lips.
You give me my double. No, everyone has herpes, but not me.
Oh, not even on your lips.
I've never had a cold sore, knock on wood.
That's lucky. I only started getting them a few years ago. And now I get them every day of my life.
But I really, really, really think that because you have such beautiful, full, luscious lips, you can never tell.
I really don't. I have very thin lips.
No, you always say like, oh, I have a cold sore. And I'm like, girl, you're wearing so much lip gloss. I can't even see it.
Good.
You know?
Yeah, it just looks like I've overlined my lips.
I
with
have
gloss.
a few things from Instagram that I can pull in.
Sure.
Because I did
I've
a
also
little...
got other things.
Okay, go for it, girl.
When I was back home, I found out that a guy I hooked up with maybe 5 or 6 years ago, he died.
Sorry. I was literally on my phone.
He's
What?
dead.
What?
He's deceased.
Someone you had sex with?
Yeah.
When?
Like 5 or 6 years ago, a long time ago.
It finally caught up with him.
Caught up with him. I know. I'm trying to
killed
work
him.
on a bit, not to be inside baseball. I am trying to work on a bit about it.
About how you killed him with your
where I
cooch?
say I long poisoned him.
Yeah.
So I gave him Munchausen by pussy. He's
That's
munching on this
funny.
Hausen.
By pussy.
Then that's the pun I can't quite work out.
You never
He's
need
munching
to.
on my Hausen while I pussy. Wait, he's munching on my pussy while I Hausen? Wait, that's it.
No, it's not.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, that's the one.
Wait, cut that. We got it.
Wait, did
Print
I
it.
just
Wait, I'm so sorry.
I don't know him.
Did you just hook up? But did you just hook up with once?
I don't know him like that. Maybe 3 times. He was pretty bottom of the barrel. I was having a tough time. He was very nice to me, but he was very nerdy, improv nerd.
Do I know who this person is?
No.
They're from Regina, right?
Yeah, from Regina. Died of old age.
What
Just
did he
kidding.
really die of?
Car crash. Car crash.
A car crash?
With improvisers, like improvisers should be driving safely. They know that about themselves.
Because they're always fake driving.
They're always fake driving. They know how to task.
Wait, I'm so sorry.
It
don't know why I'm
doesn't mean
telling-
anything to me,
Yeah.
which unfortunately, that kind of makes me feel
Well,
a
I'm
little
sorry
strange.
for
that
the
I'm
world's
like, I
loss.
guess I don't. Yeah. What was the signal?
10 minutes.
10 minutes left? 10 minutes to go? We're
Girl,
cruising.
we've been
for a
We've been
bruising.
flapping our gums, saying absolutely nothing.
Yeah. That's good. I feel like we got emotional this one.
Did
Maybe
we?
a little change up.
Because you killed a man.
Because I cried and I killed a man.
And we talked about it
And-
being gay. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's a little wild.
It's weird. I feel like, and I don't want to say too much about this because it is actually more sad, this one. But I know someone who was like hooking up with, like someone died in the comedy scene a couple years ago, and it was just weird timing that like a non-comic friend of mine, after he passed, was like, wait, do you know this guy? And I'm like, oh, like I wasn't really in the scene at the same time as him. And she's like, we were having sex like last summer.
Whoa.
Like it was like a Hinge thing.
Yeah.
But it's such a weird like phenomenon to just like, you know, when dating is so transient and like you meet someone on Hinge and you come in and out of their life and then it's like at some point they're going to die.
Yeah.
But it's weird when you're like, oh, this person's dead who like my only relationship with them is that we had like
Yeah.
sex like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, because we were not friends before or after.
So it's like a weird place where it's like obviously you don't have like you're not grieving, but it's just an odd
Yeah.
phenomenon. Like I don't know, there was a guy from my high
But I
school
mean, statistically, it's going to be
Everyone.
1 out of 100 people at least.
who's gonna die or that you fuck
I mean, 1 out of 100 people that I've had sex with. Yeah.
are gonna die one day.
No, like soon, you know what I mean? Like sooner, in like young in their life. I haven't hooked up with 100 people.
I was
Relax.
gonna say I'm confused
Relax,
because
Mom.
this statistic
I'm
doesn't
begging
make
her to-
sense. But there was a guy.
No,
that,
but I'm saying like it's like, you want to hear something crazy? Maybe I've talked about this. Maybe I haven't. But both my parents are the youngest of 7. Both of them had a brother who died when they were 16.
Whoa.
Like the brother was 16 when they died. And I was like, that must be a statistic somewhere where it's like, yeah, 1 out of every 7 people will die early. I don't know. That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. But
No, that makes sense. I have a
and
friend,
they were both the gay one. Maybe.
I have a friend whose mom was one of 13 brothers, and like so many of them died because it's like
It's just gonna happen. It's
kind
bound
of
to.
statistically but like young, some
Yeah.
not so young, but like
Yeah.
she was down a lot of siblings
Oof.
by the very sad.
Uh-oh.
God forbid.
God forbid my siblings die. God forbid my sister's keyhole leaves this earth. Sorry.
God, that's so weird.
Yeah. So I don't know how to feel
I will
about
say,
it.
following up on the first ep where I did talk about my floppy flopster, vagina mobster.
Yeah.
So many people have followed up with me being like, what do you mean your mom took you to the doctor to talk about your vagina? And I
They're gonna
said,
say so many people followed me after that.
No.
I got so many new followers.
so many people followed me just for the pussy.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to read one thing from
Okay,
Instagram.
please. Also, while you look at Instagram,
No,
unless
I
it takes
have
right
it.
now. Never
I
mind.
have it.
I one time had a crush on a guy with brain cancer from afar. He died.
Well, that makes sense.
So yeah,
He didn't have much time.
I mean,
left.
yeah, but
When did you have a crush on him?
before he died.
You didn't like him posthumously?
I mean, it would be crazy to like sometimes I do see memorial posts. So I'm like, who the
Damn,
hell is
he was
that?
cute.
No, not
That's
even
so
was. I'm like, I don't realize it's a memorial post at first. I'm like, who the hell is that? Let me creep. I'm like, oh, he's died.
It's like a photo dump of like someone like
Yeah.
on a boat, like
Yeah.
by the water.
I'm
Oh,
like,
he
they're
seems nice,
cute.
and he's dead.
And he's dead.
All the good ones. That's why there's no
Die.
single guys left in Manhattan.
Gay or die.
They're dead.
Yeah.
So this is one thing that we
let's go
got.
to Insta.
I got a submission from a friend about an amateur dating story, and I actually know this full story because I heard it personally, so I can talk about it. So my friend went on a date with this girl. My friend's also a girl. Lesbian.
That
story.
can't be allowed. I wouldn't have known it unless you told me.
Two girls went on a date.
Two girls, one date.
Two girls, one date. So they go on a date, and they meet up to watch a movie, like to go to the movies. And the girl she went on a date with brought, like, they were like, oh, we're going to bring our own movie snacks. So they were going to drink in the movie theater, and they brought mango juice and vodka, and they were, like, making mixed drinks, like, in the thing. But they drank, like, quite a bit of mango juice.
Sure.
And that's, like, a really important detail. So they were, like, getting drunk off, like, but drinking a lot of mango juice. And then they finish the movie. It's, like, a cute time. She's, like, enjoying her time. They go to a dinner. And by the time my friend gets to the dinner, she starts, like, having, like, cold sweats and, like, a fever. And she just, like, her stomach is, like, turning. And she's like, I don't know what's going on. But she's also kind of drunk. So, like, she's too sick. She's too drunk to like figure out why she's sick.
Yeah.
She keeps being like, I just have to excuse myself and like go to the bathroom. And she keeps having like paint the town brown diarrhea.
Paint the bowl brown.
She was painting the bowl Picasso style. She's like shiting her life out, but keeps having to come back to the table and be
Yeah.
like, like, I'm really enjoying. And the other girl like kind of starts to act like, are you not having a good time? Like,
Yeah.
why do you keep like leaving and going to the bathroom? She just keeps having diarrhea. Eventually she like texts our other friend and she's like, you need to come get me. Like, I can't be on this date anymore. And anyways, like she says like, I'm so sorry, I'm really not feeling well, leaves the date. And like, I think either on the way home or on the next morning, they Google it and like the amount of, like, I think she consumed like
Yeah.
a liter of mango juice.
Whoa.
And it caused her like violent diarrhea.
Yeah.
And now they're together for 3 years.
Now they're together forever.
No, they're not together, but they never went out again.
Yeah.
But she was like, did I get drugged? She started like,
And the other girl didn't have any effects?
no, I think she was a mango aficionado.
Shoot.
She
She's
was
been upping her tolerance.
She had a high mango tolerance.
Yeah.
But also just like, I don't know if mango does that to everyone or
Right.
it's just like she had an allergic reaction to the mango.
Right. Mango is bad for the FODMAP.
Is it?
The FODMAP girlies.
Okay.
Yeah, it's high.
Is it bad if I chew on my lozenge while I'm talking?
You've already done it, girl.
I've been doing it.
You've been doing it.
Yeah, so that's her amateur dating story is never chug a liter of mango
Yeah.
juice on a first date unless you want to get nasty.
I'm so lucky I've never had diarrhea on a date.
Just when
Only
you're hanging out
before.
with friends.
And
you-
only before
and you
the
leave
date.
for 45
Yeah.
minutes to go to the bathroom.
I've, on multiple occasions at house parties, had diarrhea and made a friend stay in the bathroom with me. And that's
While
true
you're
friendship.
taking a shit?
Yeah, I needed the moral support. I was really scared.
Did it smell?
Of course.
I want to say something to you right now.
Please.
I love you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy
Cut the
to have
pod. End of the...
I'm so happy to share a pod with you. I'm not that girl.
I wouldn't ask anyone to do it now. I don't know why I was so comfortable in like, it was like high school.
I think in high school, I also, when I was shy, would be like, can you come to the bathroom with me? I have to poo. If I
Yeah.
was like at a friend's, like parents'
Yeah.
house and I didn't want to like poo at their family home, I
Yeah.
would be like, come in the bathroom with me.
Yeah.
Now I just do it myself.
Yeah.
I take care of it myself.
I know. One of the house parties, I had to be like, I had to come out because I was like, I just need to go home. And I was like, you guys, my mom just called me. She's making me come home. I
She's
was like,
mad
Mom,
at
come
me.
pick me up. Come pick me up right now.
I'm diarrheaing.
I
in
have
the
a
fucking
stomach
thing.
ache.
One time I threw up an entire, do you know Michelinas or like Michelinas?
Yeah.
Microwave
Spaghetti?
microwave
Oh, yeah.
macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
I drank an entire blue Calypso drink, an entire Mickey of vodka, and ate a Michelina's mac and cheese, and puked it all over the floor of a party.
Ew.
And I was so drunk, I was trying to gather it up with my hands, like
Yeah.
I would be like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, and I was like gathering mac and cheese and trying to like put it back in the thing. And then my mom had to come get me, and I was like basically naked at this point because the mom of the party like called my mom to come get me, and they were being like, the mom was being like, you should cover up, like. I feel like everyone was looking at me. I had this like crazy walk of shame when my mom came to get me.
Put a bag over her head.
I was so drunk and I turned angrily and looked at everyone and went, "You're slut shaming me! You're slut shaming me!" Because I was a political woman.
That's so fun.
And I was like, Miley Cyrus for president.
Yeah.
And then I walked
One
out.
time, want to hear one of the most embarrassing stories, and then we can
wrap it up.
We can wrap it up. With my high school boyfriend, we didn't start dating the first time we liked each other because it was like. He was already kind of overlapping, seeing someone else. He was embarrassed. But I got so drunk and I was trying to beg him to make out with me. And this is before I had top surgery.
Round one.
Which I still have big boobs. But I was like, I'm so drunk. This is very vulnerable. I'm like very embarrassed. Because I get drunk in it, but I always say the right thing. Like I'm pretty good at.
You say always the right thing.
I always say the right thing
every single time.
Every
even
time.
Now.
And I was like, you can touch my big tits.
You were just trying to give him what he wanted.
I'm so embarrassed.
Just a young girl trying to fulfill her
Yeah,
role.
I was like, you don't want to touch these big. Can't even fully remember what I was saying.
And then he said,
and he was
"Eh."
like, no, girl.
Well,
Which is
'cause you
very
were too
respectful.
drunk.
I was too drunk. He was seeing someone else.
Did you have one out? Did you pull one out?
I should have just had one hanging out, touching my knee.
Pull up. Don't
Yeah.
you want to? You have to lift it up.
Yeah,
You have to lift
I
it
don't
up
lift.
off the
I
ground.
can't lift it over. It has to come under.
You unroll one of them.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you want to touch my
Yeah.
big boobies?
Yeah.
And he's like, you rolled the red carpet for him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to walk on it.
He folds it up nicely like an American flag.
And he said, "No,
for a
sweetheart."
dead soldier.
And he said, "No, sweetheart.
Yeah,
Go
no,
home.
sweetheart. You go home.
Let me take you home."
Yeah, we'll date in a couple years.
And
Wink.
he did.
And we did.
All right. Well, we're two girls with boyfriends. Mine's a woman. Mine happens to be a woman.
Apparently mine too. Bitch. He's gonna break up with me.
Oh no, you guys are gonna get married within a week, and then we're gonna have a really messy divorce.
Oh my god.
Finish it. Finish your thought, and then we have to go.
Duo weddings.
Double wedding.
Double
2
wedding.
for 1. Vegas.
2 for 1.
I want to have a
Vegas.
Priscilla themed wedding. Like I want to be. Okay. Well.
Child bride themed wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to look emaciated
Suiting. You're so young.
at the altar.
You're so little. Do we have an amateur of the week?
Oh, do you have one?
My sister's little keyhole. That amateur. She had no idea what to expect. from life.
Amateur of the week. Lillian, do you have an amateur? If it's no one, it's gonna be Lillian. No, she's a pro. Lillian could never be the amateur of the week. She's a professional.
She's a pro. Pro at dating. Pro at eating. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Don't get her started, because she really is.
Pro snatch eater.
She's she once competed in the like a hot dog eating contest, but for snatch. That's how serious she is.
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
Okay, I was like,
She won.
gotta
She's a
talk about that
national
after.
snatch eating competition winner.
Yeah.
She can eat the most snatch in under 30 seconds.
Whoa.
Yeah, 20 snatches.
Maybe I gotta open up my shit. I gotta open up my
Call it,
relationship.
babe, we need to talk.
Babe, how about just
You know who's
mouth
the amateur
stuff?
of the week? Your boyfriend.
Aw.
Oh, because he has no idea what he's in for, girl.
That's true. You can't be a pro at handling me.
No, not yet.
Babe, I'm not even a pro at handling me.
And that's the point,
And that's the point.
because we'll never be.
We'll never be pros.
All right, y'all. Thanks for checking out this newest episode of Amateurs. You can see us next time.
We love you all romantically. Follow us on Instagram.
I'm Spencer on everything.
I'm Lily Langan on everything.
See you soon. Bye.